So we are getting ready for work. And some days I feel like doing my eyebrows, some days I don't. Sure, I have a good day. And I always have a better day when I'm cute. So we're gonna get these eyebrows going real quick. I have plenty of time. So usually Monday, I try my best to get up on time because that's the day that's gonna set the tone for my week. My voice is a little deep right now, but so on Monday I like to get up and make sure I have time to get a smoothie if I'm gonna have a smoothie that day or if I'm gonna have coffee that day. Just to make sure I got energy for my day, eat breakfast, you know, look like somebody. I'll just wake up, go. I'm cute without lashes, but being extra cute on Monday sets the tone for my week. I am a little tired, but that's only because I stayed up late. So quick little work attire, nothing major. I legit used to wear heels to work when I first started this job, but everybody knows that like when you first start a job, you're a little extra because you're trying to get your kudos in, especially a professional job because you want the big coin. Like you want them to know you serious, you professional, you capable of doing your job. So when I first started this job, I would wear my first day at work, I wore heels and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. But it's only because I was coming from retail going into an office job. And this particular office, you know, you wear heels in some office jobs, but this particular job, we do a lot of walking and it's not your typical office job. But there's a lot that we do that requires us to be on our feet a lot. So it's best that if you're not capable of walking in heels for a long time or doing a lot with heels on, just wear flats. You know, if you're not a heel person, wear flats. If your job doesn't require it, just wear flats. It's safe. But I've had a lot of professional training, like with job interviews and everything else. I've had etiquette classes. So a lot of that, you know, it affected the way that I handled both interviews and my first day. Even in retail, I was very professional. One thing about it, no one will ever be able to say I worked a job and wasn't professional and didn't give them, you know, my best at whatever it was I was doing. Because no matter where I'm at, you know, I catch on quick, I learn fast, and I'm pretty much capable of doing anything, any type of job. I'm hands on, I'm tech savvy, so it's not a lot that I can't do in the office. So typically on my jobs, I always end up having multiple jobs that doesn't really fit my job description. Like I have multiple responsibilities. That's just everywhere I go. You know, but you just gotta be a go-getter, you know? You 100% have to take control of your life and what you want it to be, you know? And I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. There's never going to be a right time. There's never going to be a right time. Everything is always going to be, there's always going to be something going on in life that make you want to say, well, I'm going to wait till this happens. Or I'm going to wait till, you know, I'm able to do this or I'm able to do that. There's no right time. Like even for parents, like if you have a dream, you have a goal, and you have something that you want to do, just go for it. You know, you don't have to put your dreams on hold because you have kids. You don't have to put your dreams on hold just because you have certain responsibilities. It's just a matter of finding a way to make it work for you and fit in your schedule. If you can make time to go out, you can make time for your dreams, period. That's the bottom line. Like, we have to understand, and the moment we realize that, you know, our lives are truly, you know, in our hands a lot of the times based on decisions that we make, you know, we'll be a lot further and a lot closer to our dreams once we understand that life is full of choices where you have to make time for the things that you want to happen. There's going to be inconveniences. There's going to be, you know, things that get in the way or responsibilities that you may feel comes first, or not even come first, just responsibilities that you feel is hindering you from doing what you want to do or being in a headspace to have the motivation to do what you want to do. But you're not always going to be in the mood. You're not going to always be in the headspace. You know, by all means, you know, treat your gift and your passion with respect. So if you feel like you need to take a break from it to kind of reorganize, do that. But if you haven't started, you know, it's time for you to start. The time is now. There's never going to be a perfect time for you to get things done. There's never going to be a perfect time for you to go for your goals or go for your dreams. You have to make time for that. Like, we make time to go out. We make time to hang out with friends. We make time to, you know, do certain things, go out to eat, go this place, go that place. But when are you going to make time for your dreams? When are you going to make time for the things that you want to happen? You have to make time for that stuff. It doesn't just come to you. But yeah, like I was saying, you're going to have to make time for the things that you want. The things that you want isn't just going to come to you easy. It isn't just going to pop in your face. You know, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to act like you know what it is that you want. You know, we make time for the things that we want to make time for. But there's going to come a time in your life where you may feel like you don't have everything you need to get it done. But you'll get everything you need to get it done. The key is just to get started. If you don't get started, you're stuck, you're stagnant. And you don't want to get complacent, you know, especially when it comes to your dreams, because complacency will get you nowhere. You get comfortable. You have to change and be uncomfortable in order to reach your goals, in order for your dreams to come true. There's no comfort in the process of making your dreams come true. It's you taking chances you've never taken before, chances you never imagined yourself taking before. Some chances that may make you think twice, like, whoa, I don't know if I want to do that. You want to do it because it's a chance. You can't get anywhere. You're not going to get anything done. You're not going to get any closer to your dreams unless you take a chance. So the key is to remain focused. You know, we're going to get unfocused. It's going to be times where you may not feel like, you know, doing it. It's going to be times you don't feel like putting in the work, but you got to do it even when you don't feel like it. There's times I don't always feel like going to the gym. But it's Monday. And it's a new month still. You know, the month is still fresh. It's my creatine. The month is still fresh. I am now on my weight gain journey. So I've been sticking to going to the gym every day. I've been faithful to going to the gym every day after work. So today I'm still going to do that. I do have some extra clearing to do because I did have a bit of a lazy weekend. But I got a lot done. I got some editing done and stuff. And trying to make it to work before, or leave out for work before a certain time. So excuse me if I'm a little in and out. It's never going to be a right time. There's never going to be a perfect time to do anything. So all you can really do is make sure you're putting in the work, you know. But it's Monday. I am making my green smoothie. I always add fruit to my green smoothie. Mostly berries, fruits that's high in vitamin C. We have some pineapples, strawberries, some mangoes. What else we have? Peaches. Yeah, all that good stuff. But it's Monday, so we are going to start Monday off right by doing the things that we know is going to make us better. So today I'm going to have my green smoothie, my protein. I did add a little creatine to that. And since I'm going to the gym after work, I have to make sure I pack my BCAAs for muscle recovery, helps with, as my pre-workout wears out throughout my training, keeps me energized. But yeah, I'm about to start the blender. But it's Monday, you know, wake up on Monday, speak positively to yourself. Make sure that you're not waking up with the thought of, oh my God, I gotta go to work. You know, you gotta put positive, once you put positive energy out, you know, positive energy will be returned to you. You attract what you are. So if you're constantly putting out negative energy, you're constantly putting out energy that just doesn't really serve your purpose of what you're trying to do in life. Change the narrative, change your thinking, change things about yourself. You know, when we try to grow and we try to reach new goals and we try to get to new places, we forget that change is necessary in order for you to grow. It's part of the process. So trusting the process is also trusting the change in your life. Change is good. Always choose happiness, you know. You never know what life has in store for you for the week. So choose happiness all the time. Like, you can't wake up every day and expect your life to change and expect things to go right in your life if you're always just negative. Like, I spoke on it before in an earlier video that, you know, typically I expect the worst. And I didn't say that for everyone to go start expecting the worst in situations. It's just a matter of, you know, well, for one, that was a way for me to share with you my process. But I want you to also understand that, you know, it's not always good to be in that head frame. You know, it's all depends on what you've gone through in life, you know. And through your healing process, you know, that's going to change. You're not going to always, you know, be that way or feel that way. But I know the things that I've dealt with and the things I've had to go through from people you expect it not to come from. And this is prior to even my adult years. Even before getting into my 20s good. But, you know, those type of things that happen that can stop you in your tracks, you got to learn. Well, I've learned as I've grown not to let them hinder my life. And, you know, it's a process. You know, not everybody can. It really just depends on how extreme your situation was. You know, every situation is different. And honestly, because of the things I've gone through, I don't take a lot of advice because I'm not surrounded by a lot of people who have gone through the things that I've gone through. So it's not a lot of advice that I just feel. There's not a lot of advice that those individuals can give me, you know, being that they haven't experienced life the way I have. And, you know, I'm working on it. It's not that, you know, I don't take any advice. It's just certain headspaces I get in, I close off, because if you haven't been through that, I've always been that type of person. If you haven't been through that, don't try and give your advice on it. Of course, you know, there are certain topics that I still give advice on. My whole thing was I've always kept myself in reality. I don't allow myself to go into the headspace of what I didn't have. So if you're constantly focusing on the things you didn't have, even as a child, you know, you got to learn to push past that, because it'll hold you back. It definitely will hold you back. But back to what I was saying. So yeah, it's hard for me to take advice. I've gone through certain things that I don't have a lot of people around me that have gone through the same. And I also try to respect people's place in certain situations, because you also never know who went through something that you went through, you know, without them telling you, because not everybody is going to share their experiences with you, especially, you know, the traumatizing ones. Just certain things about my life I just don't want to share. And it's not an embarrassment. I'm not in the place of wanting to share them yet. I'm not going to say I'll never share them, because my mom is always telling me that, you know, you go through things to help the next person, to be of encouragement. I also understand that not everyone is as strong as I am, you know. There's a lot of things that I've dealt with alone, by choice. A lot of things that I'm still currently, you know, healing from, which is part of the reason why, you know, I've gone extreme introvert, because, you know, when you're healing, you go through so many different emotions, to where sometimes, you know, friendships could suffer based on the way that you're handling your healing process, or maybe even if they don't understand, you know, your friends or your family may not understand your healing process, because typically the people who care about you, they want you to do things in a certain way because they want to see you good, and you got to respect that. But if you're not capable, if you know you're not capable of being that person, you know, who they are expecting you to be, because, you know, you've changed, and it's not that you've changed for the worse, but you've changed and you're not in a space where you're willing to explain yourself, it's okay to step back, you know. Recently I've gone through a lot just within myself, dealing with people, and I'm learning to just accept that certain people in my life are going to have opinions. It just doesn't mean that I have to listen all the time. Sometimes you have to take a step back and be your own friend, so that you're capable of putting out that positive energy. Because when you're healing, and if you're not careful, when you're healing, you're going through different emotions, and it can cause you to lash out, or it can cause you to, you know, feel away in certain situations that you would normally feel away in. It will cause you to be able to not handle certain conversations well. But it's a part of healing. You're going to be uncomfortable. Not only am I healing, but I'm growing and I'm changing at the same time, you know, as I learn different things just about myself. And that's one thing that we skip over during our healing process. We're so stuck on the love that's around us, and, you know, accepting the love that our friend is bringing us, listening to them, or the love that our family is giving us, listening to them. But in your healing process, if you don't take the time for self, and if you don't take the time to just be separate and spend time with God, there's a chance that you may fall back into the same situation that you've been in, or there's a chance that, you know, your healing process can be altered, you know, based on what's around you. And one thing about me, I believe in being my authentic self at all times. So anytime I'm healing or I'm changing, I want my influence to be self. Like, and it's not being selfish, it's just I want to make sure that I live my life to the fullest extent of what I want it to be, the fullest extent of what me and God wants it to be. So I can't always just jump to, oh, I'm gonna do things this way. It doesn't always work like that. So I am now headed to work. Y'all look real tall today in this car. It's only because my seat all the way up. But I'm headed to work, and we are gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. For the past few weeks, my weeks have been so hectic and so stressful. So like by the time Friday gets here, I'm drained, you know, mentally, or I'm just seriously just over it. And I'm trying to adjust myself to be more positive. Nope, you're not getting in front of me because you're driving slow already. Oh Lord, school bus. Learning to be more positive just in everything, you know. You gotta be careful not to. Learning to be more positive, you know, toward the things that, you know, I can't control. So I'm gonna get me a happy song going, and so yeah, we are headed to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me a little happy song going. Ooh, my light's going in now. We're gonna have a good week. We're gonna have a good day, you know. I go to work sometimes just praying like, God, you know, I rebuke any negative energy through my day. I come against any type of irritation. You just gotta talk to God regular. You have to direct your day. You know, life and death is in the power of your tongue, like for real. And I've learned that the more I wake up and I stop myself from thinking, dang, I gotta go to work today, or you know, I hope I don't have a stressful day. Like, stop thinking like that. The more I stop thinking like that, the better my days are. And yeah, this week is gonna be a good week. We're not gonna have a bad week this week. We're not gonna have any mental breakdowns this week. About to give me some good